Hello, my name is Ruslan, and in today's video I will be taking an English exam, FSET. It's called SET. It's a free exam, but it's not a quick one. It's rather thorough. Let me show you. As you can see, we have three variants. One quick exam, 50 minutes. One more thorough one, 50 minutes. And one a long one, 90 minutes. And as far as I know, it was recently added. And an interesting feature of this exam is that it tests your speaking and listen to. But as I have not noticed now, the older exam, 50 minutes exam, tested listening to. So they have added writing and speaking tests. It's interesting to see how they did it. I have never taken this exam, and I'm taking this exam to get an impression about my own level. So my idea is that I can take this exam, say, once a year, so to see how I progress. Let's start. Take the test. Okay. I hope it will work. Let's read these instructions. We are about to start the test. Reading 20 minutes, listen 20 minutes, writing 35 minutes, speaking 15 minutes. Check you will have enough time to complete the whole test before you begin. Once you begin the test, you cannot pause the timer or restart the test. You can take very short breaks between test sections if need. Oh, that's great. These breaks are also timed. Okay, you can only take the test once. You cannot repeat the test to practice. That's good. If your internet connection isn't stable, you will not be able to complete the test. Partial tests are not saved. Okay, I hope my internet connection will be stable during the test. You will not lose points for wrong answers. It's strange. You will not lose points for wrong answers. How do you test me then? Okay. Once you submit an exercise, you cannot go back. Okay. So, as you can see, the rules are strict. It's okay. Next. First name, last name, confirm email address, phone optional. Okay. Ruslan, my name is Ruslan Odintsov. I believe I'll better pause the recording here. I don't want my email address, but okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. My email address is all over the internet anyway. Phone I don't need, yes. Okay. I understood how EF processes my personal data. I hope they won't spam me. Okay, proceed. Let's start. Audio check. Please check your audio settings before you start. Press play button. Can you hear the recording? Yes, continue to test. Let's try it. I hope you will hear it too.
This is an audio check. If you can hear this message, please proceed to the task.
Okay. Maybe you want to check my microphone now? No. Oh, I hope it will be okay technically. Okay, you are about to start the reading section. The questions in this test might get harder or easier to adapt to your level. Oh, good. Use the progress bar to pace yourself so that you have time to answer all the questions. You will not lose points for incorrect answers. Once you submit an exercise, you cannot go back. Okay, start. You will read 10 sentences. Choose the best word or phrase that best completes each sentence. James has considerable about advertising. James has considerable knowledge about advertising. A new gaming company is about to blank the video game industry. A new gaming company is about to monopolize the video game industry. Build no, govern, administer no, monopolize. Okay. He worked very long hours, but the blank was a higher salary than anyone else he knew. He worked very long hours, but the reward was a higher salary than anyone else he knew. Okay. The number of students has blank in less than a year, and now our student body has already doubled. The number of students has raised or multiplied, boosted. A number of students has raised in less than a year, multiplied maybe, in less than a year, and now our student body has already doubled. Multiplied. A number of students has raised, has multiplied. And now our student body has already doubled. I don't know. I think they both are okay. Next. The company's total debt was blank, and that alone made it impossible to imagine a successful future. The company's total debt, by the way, I have 17 minutes left. The company's total debt was massive, profuse, interesting word, I don't know, ample, maybe ample. Company's total debt was massive. I believe it's massive. Massive or massive. If you want to create a sound argument that can withstand challenges from opponents. You cannot blank evidence that might undermine your claims. You cannot ignore evidence that might undermine. Deplete, I'm not sure exactly about this word. If you want to create a sound argument that can withstand challenges from opponents, you cannot ignore evidence that might undermine your claims. Okay. Your job kept her very busy, and she certainly had a hectic travel schedule, but she was such a high-energy person that she never really found it stressful or disappointing. Um, Her job kept her. Why there's two bars in my progress bar? Maybe I'm taking too long. Her job kept her very busy, and she certainly had a hectic travel schedule, but she was such a high-energy person that she never really found it disappointing, found it stressful. Okay, don't know. The weight range of acceptable carry-on bags is very narrow, maybe, in small private planes, because they are easily destabilized by baggage shifting in flight. The weight range of acceptable carry-on bags is very dependable. No, confusing, uncertain, narrow. I believe it's narrow. After multiple field trials with healthy adults who reported no benefit, the drug company decided to withdraw its claim that the new pain reliever was effective. While Sabrina was polite and content with her appraisal during the meeting, her manager later learned that she was openly hostile about it with her peers. While she was polite and content, maybe completely or apparently, with her appraisal during the meeting. Completely content. Polite and completely content. Apparently content with her appraisal during the meeting. While she was polite and completely content. While she was polite and apparently content. Maybe apparently fits better. Hmm. Read both passages and the 10 statements. Decide if each statement is supported by passage A, passage B, both passages, neither passage. Passage A. Passage B. The increase in product prices will occur in the near future. Support. Passage A, passage. Oh no. Okay. Announcement to customers: increase in price. Dear Dash, it has been a great pleasure working with you in the past, and we look forward to continuing to do business with you in the future. As you might know, due to changes in global economy, the euro has continued to decrease in value against the pound sterling, and expert economists do not expect to see, oh no, the increase in product prices will occur in near future. I believe he's talking about this. Euro has continued to decrease in value against pound sterling, and expert economists don't expect to see any significant change in near future. Like many business companies, we are feeling to the pitch The purchase prices rise. Indeed, since all our books are being printed in UK, we have suffered a significant increase in our costs. While natural first aims to pleasure, because we also have to make for we are not increase price. Yes. B. Indeed, it has been a great pleasure working with you in the past, and we will contribute, however, light difficult global economic fluctuations. We are forced to reduce number of books we are able to purchase from you. Purchase of interested implication of higher pricing costs on you, and we are unable to make up for them in our sales. Since you have been an excellent supplier and we appreciate it and consuming about your books, we continue to buy. So I believe only A. How many questions? 10 questions. Oh my god. Businesses for both companies will remain unchanged. I don't believe so. The company has been negatively affected by financial problems outside of its control. First, A. I believe true. Olympus working with you. Difficulties we are currently facing. Difficulties. Both passages. The company will use its suppliers. It's only B. B, I believe. I need to speed up. The company is obligated to cut back on costs. I don't know. Cut back on costs. Maybe B. Increase in our costs. Increase price. I believe it's neither. Nobody cut back on costs, I believe. The company will suffer permanent financial losses. I believe it's A, because they are supplier. But maybe B too? He was talking, or she was talking about difficulties we are currently global economy. We see ourselves forced to reduce the number of books we are able to purchase from you. I understand applications. Since the access, said, these books, I don't know. The company's costs of production have been affected by suppliers. Cost of productions. Maybe A. Maybe they have suppliers too. Euro. Printed in the UK, we have suffered a significant increase in our costs. I don't know. Maybe A. The company is losing customers. A. Product quality is important to the company. Product quality. Maybe A, because they are increasing their prices, make our business profitable. We'll continue to find the standard and quality of our books outstanding. A for sure. A for sure, maybe B2. I don't know. Let's skip it. The company might change its decision in the future. I don't believe so. I don't think so. We also look forward to continued business together. We will, of course, review our orders again in 6 months. Maybe B, future. Okay. I need to speed. Oh. Progress bar is moving. Not like I was expecting it to. Okay. You will read an article about company logos and choose the best answer for each question. There are 4 questions. I believe I need to read it first. Okay. The words Nike, Apple, Coca-Cola immediately evoke images. A swoosh, an apple with a bite taken out of it, and flowing red or white script with a graceful swirl beneath it. These automatic associations demonstrate one of the basic principles marketers employ in creating corporate logos. They believe, and empirical data supports this belief, that a simple but memorable logo is the foundation of a relationship with a customer, and that a positive first impression, often based on the corporate logo, motivates customers to trust the business. Researchers from the renowned business school INSEAD have found that even something as simple as a logo, so barrel-shaped, circular, or angular, for example, can have a significant impact of consumers' opinions about a product or service. It's well established that people tend to associate circular shapes with soft, comfy things, and angular shapes with hard, sturdy things. If you think about it, circular shapes on average tend to be quite soft, balls, pillows, mattresses, whereas angular shapes like bricks, tables, and knives tend to be hard and durable. One researchers note these associations probably form over time because that's how we encounter the world. I agree. In a pair of experiments with a total of 100, the researchers had people look at ads for either athletic shoes or a sofa, and the ads included a circular logo or an angular logo. Shoes, sofa, circular, angular. The researchers found that when people looked at these ads, they perceived their shoes or sofa with a circular logos as more comfortable, whereas they thought shoes or sofas with an angular logo would be more durable. Okay, what is the purpose of mentioning Nike, Apple, and Coca-Cola at the beginning of the article? To illustrate how logos can lead to company success. True. To demonstrate the principles that determine a logo's shape. No. To introduce the connection of a corporate logo with reputation. No. But can get examples of famous corporate. Maybe examples? Or maybe recycled logos can lead to company success. I believe it's the force, immediate evoke images. Associations. Concrete examples. Maybe to demonstrate the principles that determine the logo's shapes. No, to demonstrate. These automatic associations demonstrate one of the basic principles marketers employ in creative corporate. Maybe principles. Okay. There's clear that market research studies support which of these statements. A company's logo determines how much a customer trusts a business. Okay, logos with simple designs are more memorable. Companies' logos can influence consumers' opinions. Yes. Okay. Which statement company logo selection is okay? Essential. Maybe. Okay. Which statement does the quotation in paragraph 2 support? Quotation was about shapes. The shape of corporate logos influence consumer perceptions of the no. Customers' associations with particular shapes are based on real-world experience. Yes. Variations in customer reactions to logo shapes depend on differences in product types. No. Researchers are not sure how. No. Which statement about the results of research studies is true, but based on the article? They were based on customer opinions about large number of corporate logos. They were consistent with the corporate perceptions. They demonstrated that the product type determined customers' reactions to logo. That revealed something new. Oh, my time is over. Okay, about to start listening section. Okay, that was not easy. How much time I have to relax? I don't know. Listening. Okay, let's move on. 20 minutes. The questions in this test might get harder or easier to adapt to your level. Use the progress bar to pace yourself so that you have time to answer all the questions. You might wish to read the questions before starting the audio. You can listen to each audio clip 2 times. 2 times. Okay, 2 times. Okay, let's begin. You will hear 10 speakers. 10 speakers. Choose the best option for what comes next in the conversation. You can play it 2 times. What's the best response to speaker 1? What's the best response to speaker 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Oh my god.
Speaker 1.
I haven't had a pay increase in nearly 2 years now.
Speaker 2.
Are you going to the conference next year?
Speaker 3. Could you print out this letter for me? Speaker 4.
Did you hear that PGD is merging with Carnwright?
Speaker 5.
Sorry I'm late. My train was late again.
Speaker 6.
Has January's invoice been paid yet?
Speaker 7. Can I have your input on this design? Speaker 8.
Have you finished that marketing report yet?
Speaker 9.
With the job he has, he must be rolling in money.
Speaker 10.
The job posting specified prerequisite experience in financial analysis and modeling.
Hard. What can I say? Okay, let's listen to it one more time. I have 70 minutes. What's the best response to speaker 1? Okay, let's listen.
Speaker 1.
I haven't had a pay increase in nearly 2 years now.
Speaker 2.
Are you going to the conference next year?
Speaker 3. Could you print out this letter for me? Speaker 4.
Did you hear that PGD is merging with Carnwright?
Speaker 5.
Sorry I'm late. My train was late again.
Speaker 6.
Has January's invoice been paid yet?
Speaker 7. Can I have your input on this design? Speaker 8.
Have you finished that marketing report yet?
Speaker 9.
With the job he has, he must be rolling in money.
Speaker 10.
The job posting specified prerequisite experience in financial analysis and modelling.
Okay, let's move on. 6 questions. Let's try it just to listen and answer.
I changed my career only 2 years ago, and it was the best thing I ever did. Up until the age of 35, I'd been working in the travel industry for more than 10 years. It felt like an eternity. At first, the pay was low and the stress was high, but at least I had some perks, like discounts on flights and hotels. But then it evolved into low pay, high stress, no perks, and lots of competition from the internet. I was so burnt out that I even considered running a mobile coffee cart for commuters in my neighbourhood. But when I thought about spending winters in London outside and probably not making much money, I quickly changed my mind. I decided on a career in technology instead. But how could I start? I knew that I had to learn to write computer code if I was going to launch a career in technology. I'd always been under the impression that it would take years of schoolwork to learn what I needed in order to make the switch. But then one day, a friend of mine told me about the Makers Academy, a highly selective coding program in London that teaches web development, and I signed up for a 10-week course with them. It wasn't exactly cheap, but luckily I had some savings from my previous job, and the course was worth every penny. It was quite tough, and in those 3 months I was just coding, eating, and sleeping. Once I'd finished the course, I started looking for jobs or internships. I went to meetups, events, conferences, job fairs, and such to get out into the developer community as much as possible. I also went to job interviews, was invited to do code exercises as part of the job application process, and I continued to study at home. Eventually, I got a 6-month internship with a startup company, and after that, they took me on as a junior coder. I guess the hardest part was taking the step to doing something completely different. Even though my family was at first very skeptical about my choice, they fully supported me in the end.
Okay. Which two statements best describe the speaker's view of her former job? After 10 years, she felt she could not be creative in job. Two statements. He was really bored, never had much to do. She was fed up only booking discounts on flights and hotels. She was frustrated by stiff competition, yes. And something else. I don't know. Speaker mentions which two of the following reasons for not running a mobile coffee cart? Temperature? I don't know. Neighbors? Pay? Competition? No. According to the speaker, which two of the following are true about her 10-week course at Makers Academy? Notes was expensive, I believe. Not really what she expected. It's used some the skills she had developed before. It was very intensive, maybe. It was not very difficult. Which two things does the speaker mention about getting a new job after her course was over? Oh no, I don't know. Which two of the following statements are probably true about the speaker? She is mainly interested in high-paying job. She's a determined person. She has confidence. Two. Mainly interested in high-paying job. Determined person. I don't know. One main topic the speaker talks about: how difficult her old job was now, how complicated it was to find a new job, how she managed to finance her career change, how she went about changing her career. Okay, let's listen again, fortunately.
I changed my career only 2 years ago, and it was the best thing I ever did.
Best.
Up until the age of 35, I'd been working in the travel industry for more than 10 years. It felt like an eternity. At first, the pay was low and the stress was high, but at least I had some perks, like discounts on flights and hotels. But then it evolved into low pay, high stress, no perks, and lots of competition from the internet. I was so burnt out that I even considered running a mobile coffee cart for commuters in my neighbourhood. But when I thought about spending winters in London outside and probably not making much money, I quickly changed my mind. I decided on a career in technology instead. But how could I start? I knew that I had to learn to write computer code if I was going to launch a career in technology. I'd always been under the impression that it would take years of schoolwork to learn what I needed in order to make the switch. But then one day, a friend of mine told me about the Makers Academy, a highly selective coding program in London that teaches web development, and I signed up for a 10-week course with them. It wasn't exactly cheap, but luckily I had some savings from my previous job, and the course was worth every penny. It was quite tough, and in those 3 months I was just coding, eating, and sleeping. Once I'd finished the course, I started looking for jobs or internships. I went to meetups, events, conferences, job fairs and such to get out into the developer community as much as possible. I also went to job interviews, was invited to do code exercises as part of the job application process, and I continued to study at home. Eventually, I got a 6-month internship with a startup company, and after that, they took me on as a junior coder. I guess the hardest part was taking the step to doing something completely different. Even though my family was at first very skeptical about my choice, they fully supported me in the end.
Okay, let's quickly review. Describe your former job after 10 years. She felt she could not be creative. Maybe. She was really bored and never had much to do. Maybe. She was frustrated by stiff competition from the internet. Yes. Maybe like that. Two options. One option next. Okay, another one. 4 questions. Maybe I need to read them. Which industry does the man work in? Finance, education, healthcare, technology. Why does the woman mentions a budget cut to ask the man to donate some money to school, to imply that the school will not raise salaries for the teachers? Why does the woman mentions a budget cut? Meant to donate some money to school, to imply that the school will not raise salaries and teachers, to inform that the man that some teachers will be late, to reject this that school will pay for courses. Which statement will be men agree? What men? It's hard to motivate employees to consider professional development unless there's some kind of monetary reward. A certification should be required. Rapid change in technology make 5 years too long a time to wait for professional development courses. Education need to voluntarily take professional development course to be up to date educators. According to woman, what is one of the benefits of taking professional development courses? Okay, let's try to listen and check at the same time.
I just completed a professional development course for educators and had a great experience. Have you done anything like that for your career?
Yes. My job requires a recertification every 5 years. In our state, nurse practitioners have to take classes and get a passing score on a written test to demonstrate that they have kept current with new medications, practices, and terminology.
Wow, that's a lot. For us, it doesn't have to be that rigorous. But I feel that teachers need to be encouraged to take professional development courses. Some of my colleagues have used the same teaching methods for the past 20 years, and they're hesitant to incorporate new ideas and technology into their lessons.
Does the school give them time to attend courses or pay for them at least? If it's paid for, the teachers may be up for it.
Doubt that's going to happen. We're going through a budget cut at school.
If the school is financially tight, the teachers can't even expect salary advancement after taking courses. What's in it for them?
It's not all about money. Before I attended the course, I felt burnt out in my work. But after the course, I am rejuvenated and have my energy back. The best part was meeting others who are just as interested in teaching as I am. It was so helpful to exchange ideas on lesson plans.
Okay, it's short. Okay, let's try again. This one. Which statement would the man agree with? It's hard to motivate employees to consider professional development unless there is some kind of monetary reward. Required rapid change make educators need to voluntarily take. No. Let's try again, I believe.
I just completed a professional development course for educators and had a great experience. Have you done anything like that for your career?
Yes. My job requires a recertification every 5 years. In our state, nurse practitioners have to take classes and get a passing score on a written test to demonstrate that they have kept current with new medications, practices, and terminology.
Wow, that's a lot. For us, it doesn't have to be that rigorous. But I feel that teachers need to be encouraged to take professional development courses. Some of my colleagues have used the same teaching methods for the past 20 years, and they're hesitant to incorporate new ideas and technology into their lessons.
Does the school give them time to attend courses or pay for them at least? If it's paid for, the teachers may be up for it.
Doubt that's going to happen. We're going through a budget cut at school.
If the school is financially tight, the teachers can't even expect salary advancement after taking courses. What's in it for them?
It's not all about money. Before I attended the course, I felt burnt out in my work. But after the course, I am rejuvenated and have my energy back. The best part was meeting others who are just as interested in teaching as I am.
Okay.
It was so helpful to exchange ideas on lesson plans.
Next. It's hard. Okay. Why does the man mention Judy Starley? I have 2 minutes, so I just have one chance to answer some of the questions below. And it's load. Why does the man mention Judge Stanley Spoken? To name someone who might take... why? Why it doesn't load? To name someone who might take the new position at this company. Maybe something with my internet? Let me check. No, it seems to work. I can just try to answer them without listening? No, no way. Wow, it just don't work. Can I refresh the page? I don't know. So, technical problems. It's a pity. Let me check again my internet. Oh, it's loaded.
I'm wondering what you think about the announcement of the new corporate ombudsman position. The memo says that this person's job is to enhance corporate quality assurance by providing protection for individuals in situations where there is an imbalance of power. For example, when an employee wants to report a problem and is worried about the reaction of his or her supervisor.
Yes. I've just read an article by Judge Stanley Sporkin, who took this kind of job at BP after they had a number of safety incidents. He says many companies have this independent position, designed to treat all internal complaints and investigations confidentially.
Fair enough, but this has got to be expensive. Maintaining an office separate from our existing corporate compliance officer, who is responsible for the company's adherence to rules and regulations of all kinds. What happens in the case of an immediate threat to safety or risk of harm to an individual? Who makes the decisions about what to do? This could get very confusing and create power struggles, couldn't it?
Okay. I'm glad it ended. Writing and speaking. Writing. Okay. You will see 4 to 6 prompts in this section. The prompts are not all the same difficulty. Pace yourself so that you have time to answer all the prompts. Yeah, I can do that. You can use any standard English spelling. Okay. You don't have to answer the prompts truthfully. If you find the question too personal or don't have any relevant experience, feel free to make up a fictional answer. So just write some sentences that are grammatically correct, something like that. Your score will include the complexity of vocabulary and linguistic structures used. Submitting shorter answers than the target length or going off topic will result in a lower score. So we need to focus on the topic and we need to hit our target length. Okay, let's try. 50 words. You're participating in an audience survey. Give feedback on some of the shows you have watched recently. Shows. What shows I have seen recently? Okay, can I place recently at the beginning of the sentence? Give feedback on some of the shows you have watched recently. Recently, let's start with I have watched. What I have watched recently? Some YouTube bloggers. Bloggers shows. I don't know any shows. I have recently watched the how to name it in English. The linguist with a bird show YouTube channel recently. Some of the shows show. I watched the linguist with a bird show recently. It is an fascinating show because it discusses problems and approaches, because it discusses problems faced in the education or just education, in education, I believe. The main speaker 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I have 4. If I remember correctly, I need to write 4 essays, texts. The main speaker dissects many popular or many well-known popular it's better, popular courses, educational courses, can I say that? Educational courses demonstrating their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, I give feedback on some of the shows you have watched recently. It's 1. Okay. I also I remember. How to say it? Another show I have been. I am drawn to. Can I say that? Another show I was mesmerized. Mesmerized. No, it's too strong word of a word. Another show I was stuck in, maybe, is, I don't remember how it was it called, how it is called, is airplane disasters, something. No, it's called mentor. I hope it won't be considered a mistake. Mentor pilot. It's a mentor pilot series. Let's call it like that. The offer of oh my god, I forgot all the words. No. The author of this series My gosh. My gosh. I'm taking too much time. After the series, um, after the series discusses investigations of airplane crashes. I like that. It's a cool one. Okay, next. 28 minutes. 28 minutes. Write a thoughtful and detailed review of a movie you have seen recently. Thoughtful, detailed review. Okay. The last movie I have seen is Ivan Vasilievich changes a job, maybe? Maybe I need to take it in quotes, I don't know. Maybe no. It's an old Soviet comedy with sci-fi maybe, with sci-fi elements in it. Detailed review. Okay. Humor of the film. It's British. Humor of the movie isn't that deep or modern or contemporary, but it does work. But for my surprise, but it does surprisingly, but it does work. Does work. Okay, I don't know how to write it, but it does work. The movie follows an scientist who discovers or who creates time travel machine. This discovery This discovery leads to this discovery opens a door. Can we say that in English? Is it okay? Opens a door to the era to the epoch to the ancient medieval. Oh, I don't know. This discovery opens a door to the past of the Russian country. The past of the country. Even a Tsar becomes, don't know, is involved. Even a Tsar is involved. Is it enough? No. Even a Tsar, but in the end, it's revealed that the whole movie Plot of the whole movie, but the almost all of the movie, but the almost all of the events of the movie was just a dream. Next. Okay. I should have copied it to discuss later with my teacher. Oh no. Oh, I have a video recording. Okay. We are renting out a room. You are renting me. I am renting out a room. Detailed description of it for a room rental website. I am renting out a room. Write a description or detailed description. Okay. The 2-bedroom, two-bedroom apartment. 90 words. Oh my gosh. The description of a room. Oh no, it's not apartment, it's room. Is it a flat? Isn't it an apartment? You are renting out a room. Is it like a part of apartment? An apartment? Okay, I believe it's not about a flat, it's about a room. Okay, small, I don't know, 10 square meters place. Small, but cozy. 10 square meters place with an with a cat included. Write detailed description of it for a room rental series. It's off the topic. No, I can't write this. Small but cozy 10 square meters place. It has a bed and a wardrobe. One person bed, maybe. One person bed and a wardrobe. Table and a chair. 2 chairs and a couple of chairs. Okay, it's furniture. Furniture. Apartment building. The apartment building is placed in 50 minutes to the subway. We have a lot of free parking slots nearby. There are parks. No. There are couple of park. There are a couple of parks nearby. In short distance, no, I don't know. Couple are around, no. It's a couple of parks. In a 5 minutes drive, something like that. I don't know. In 10-minute walk. Something like that, maybe. Maybe let's put it. We cannot copy paste. Paste. Okay. Furniture. Okay. Write a detailed description of it for room rentals and a small but cozy 10 square meters place. Modern, minimalistic design. Okay, no noisy neighbors anywhere near to you. Okay. What else to say? Rental. You are renting out a room. Write a detailed description of it for a room rental website. Some cozy 10 square meters place. Modern minimalistic designs or the interior. Is it a word even? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's just keep it like that. The apartment building is placed in 15 minutes into the subway. We have a lot of free parking slots nearby. There's a couple of parks in 10 minutes walk. Furniture has one person bedroom, wardrobe, table, and a couple of chairs. No nosy neighbors. What to write about? But what else I need to say? Price maybe? The price is, let's say, $400 a month. Plus you pay for, how to say it, commons, utilities. You pay utility bills, plus you pay utility bills, for example, $100, give or take, or it's too colloquial. Around, let's use this word, around $100, plus you pay utility bills. Okay, I need to add a lot more. Flat. Floor. Cozy apartment, meter space. For example, seventh floor to it's about apartment building. 7th floor to elevators, including a big one, a large one, don't know. 2 elevators, I don't know. View. Matters place with a magnificent view to the mountains. Significant view to the mountains. Do we need the here? I believe no. To the mountains. And then minimalistic design of, how to say it, I need to speed up, I believe. Minimalistic design. Magnificent view. Okay, let's write just too large windows. Two large windows. Maybe. Okay, let's try to speed up. Two large windows. Modern department buildings placed in front of blah blah blah. Free supermarkets nearby. One restaurant with Georgian cuisine. I don't know how to say it. Maybe. Okay, move on. It's hard. For me, it's very hard. 100 words. Write a thoughtful critique of a celebrity's recent behavior or performance. Celebrity's recent behavior or performance. Celebrity. Very popular person. Elon Musk, maybe. Behavior or performance. Okay. How to say it? Behavior performance. How to say it? This my heart, this heart, I don't know. Who writer's block or how you call it? Okay, how to name Elon Musk ruined has ruined his credibility in my eyes in the recent years. In the past, I thought that he is a visionary. Is it a word? Visionary, engineer, and successful businessman. Reality is, or actually, however, during the last 2 or 3 years, since the war in Ukraine has started, I've changed my view of him completely. Musk I can't write this word. Okay. Musk translates Russian propaganda and ideas, narratives. Musk translates narratives of Russian maybe propaganda in social media and in his interviews. Okay. Uh, how an intelligent how can an intelligent person do that? Do that. I believe Elon has so I heard I should say I've heard Elon has changed after the death of his daughter. Has changed his worldview, views after the death of his daughter, and moved to the and radicalized and marginalized. Radicalized. He. Oh no, 7 minutes. Ferdinand has changed his views after the death of his daughter and has changed his views. A mistake? After the death of after unfortunate death of his daughter. After that event, after that traumatizing event in his life, he has became a different person. Different person. He advocates nowadays. Is it slang? Okay. Nowadays, Elon Musk advocates victory advocates peace even at the cost of the victim in the Russian-Ukrainian war. Okay, let's move on. 5 minutes. You attended a robotics conference. 5 minutes. 100 words. A robotics conference. Write an article explaining the latest advancements in the field. Robotics conference. You attended in the past. Robotics industry. Was stagnant for several decades in the past. Do I need to add this in the past? But with the advances in was not stagnant, was slowly developing. Has been slowly developing for several decades. Lately, several decades now. Okay. Slowly developing for several decades. But with the advances in artificial, I don't need to capitalize this, I believe, in artificial intelligence, it is it's it has a second, I don't know, it but with advances, but with the latest advances in artificial intelligence, it received a huge boost. Robots can walk like humans. Robots can walk, speak, see and recognize speech, human speech, human speech. Much progress have been done, have been achieved, maybe achieved in image recognition. The next step, I don't know. Much progress has been achieved in image recognition. Robots are becoming more safe, autonomous, and intelligent, smart. Now you can really talk to your artificial helper, mate, your robot, and give him simple tasks. 40 seconds. Now you can really talk to your robot and give him simple tasks, and there are more and more tasks the robots can do now. Okay, let's just send this. And the last one speaking, 50 minutes. I hope my microphone will work on this side. On next screen, you will be asked to authorize your microphone. We'll need access to your microphone to record your answers. Make sure you are in quiet place so your recordings are clear. Use the practice question to check your recording levels. Use the practice question. Practice question. Once you submit a recording, you cannot go back. Okay. Practice question. When you are ready, click play. I don't know. I am ready.
I will call you over the weekend so we can plan Bill's 30th birthday party.
I will call you over a weekend. I will call you over it does a work. Weekend. So it was just practice question. Okay. Interesting. So I just need to repeat. The section has six. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. So it's not a conversation, real one. You will hear a recording. When it's your turn, repeat what you heard. The exercises will get harder as you go. Okay. They will get harder. I know this. You can take notes on a piece of paper if you wish. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. Let me take my notebook. English 1. Okay, I hope I won't destroy anything. So listen and repeat, take notes.
Take a book and read it.
Take a book and read it. I don't know. Try again. One attempt. No.
How much money do you want?
How much money do you want? Let's try again. I'm not sure.
How much money do you want?
How much money do you want?
You should see this film if you get the opportunity.
You should see this film if you get an opportunity. How many tasks? I have already forgotten.
Everyone would like to believe that dreams can come true.
Everyone would like to believe to dream. Oh no.
Everyone would like to believe that dreams can come true.
Everyone would like dreams come true.
I've been trying to explain to Jack that he can't keep coming in here without permission.
I have been trying to... What? What has he been trying?
I've been trying to explain to Jack that he can't keep coming in here without permission.
I keep trying to say Jack that he can't come here without permission. More or less.
To be honest, they were really sad when you said you couldn't make it to their dinner.
To be honest, they were very sad when you said that you can come to the dinner. Let's try again.
To be honest, they were really sad when you said you couldn't make it to their dinner.
To be honest, they were very sad when you said that you can't come to the dinner. There's a part 2. This section has 6 prompts that increase in difficulty. Answer each one fully in your own words using all the time available. So it's free speech. You don't need to be truthful Feel free to invent responses if a prompt feels too personal. Okay, I will try to feel free to invent responses. This section has 6 prompts that increase in difficulty. Answer each one. Answer. I need to answer. So I need to give a reply. Feel free to invent your prompt using all the time available. All the time available. Okay, let's try. Play the recording, then answer the question in your own words.
You have 10 seconds to answer this question. Start talking after the beep.
How's the weather today? How's the weather today?
The weather today is okay. It's a little bit cloudy, but not a thunderstorm, you know. Let's continue.
What do you usually do at the weekend?
At the weekends, I usually do the same things I do on the weekdays because I don't have a usual schedule. Let's move on. I lost my hope in this exam, in this test. Let's focus. Okay. Task free from 6. Okay.
What did you do on your last holiday?
Oh, my last holiday was New Year in Georgia. I was at home doing nothing, and I just I didn't have the mood. I need to redo this. Okay, нет. Oh no. Let's continue. Okay.
Do you think people spend too much time on their mobile phones? Why?
I don't think people spend too much time on their mobile phones because it's their time. They can do whatever they want. I'm not a judge for them. I don't using the all time available. Maybe a problem. Okay, let's try again this question. Maybe task 4 of 6. Believe.
Do you think people spend too much time on their mobile phones? Why?
Actually, don't think people spend too much time on their mobile phones. Because yes, it might seem like a waste of time, but in my opinion, it's their life, it's their time. So who I am to judge them? I spend a lot of time on my mobile phone too. So I believe it's okay. And many people don't just watch YouTube or something like that. They, for example, can educate themselves using mobile phones. Use themselves, what did I say? 5 from 6.
Do you think smoking in public should be made illegal?
Yes, to a degree. If you are smoking in front of kids, I believe it's too much. But if I believe it's controversial topic because all these laws that forbid people to do something, they can be a road to okay, let's try to say something different this time. My timer is ticking. Okay. Smoking illegal.
Do you think smoking in public should be made illegal?
I thought it was illegal, isn't it? At least in my country, it is illegal to smoke in public, especially in the front of the kids and so on. But in my opinion, we need to consider the opposite side. We need to consider the people, addicted people, who can't to stop smoking. It's an addiction. Okay, the last one, and it's the last task of the whole test.
In what ways has technology impacted your life, both positively and negatively?
The technology impacted my life a lot. First of all, I am a programmer, and you cannot imagine a programmer in a world without computers. So, but negatively, I believe I'm sitting at my desk too much, and that is because of our technological progress too. Also, technology makes our medicine more advanced, so we just prolong our lives. Also, technology allows us to do research to find sorry, abruptly. I can try to swear it again, in fact. Try.
In what ways has technology impacted your life, both positively and negatively?
Technology impacted my life hugely impacted my life because I am a programmer, and you cannot imagine a programmer in a world without computers. So, but there's a negative side. I sit at my desk almost the whole day. That's it. Your test is complete. Thank you for what? We use the test anonymously to research English levels around the world. Years of birth. Year of birth. Okay. I will write you to. Okay, you will know my age. Oh, no. This is my year of birth. Gender. Prefer not to say. Job. What is my job? Teacher? Programmer? Hard to say. Self-employed? IT maybe? I don't know. Let's pick IT. I teach programming, and sometimes I do some commercial programming too. Improve your English. What would you like us to send you information about your results? Maybe just. I believe it would be fail to fetch. What? Are you kidding me? What? What's C1? No, I'm not C1 at all. I don't believe it. I'm B1 or B2 maybe. Maybe strong B2. I can speak without these pauses between every several words. Is it considered C1? No, some teachers even have B2. So I don't know, it's like a garbage. Wow. I have no words. It's very strange. It's very strange. Okay, thank you for listening. I don't know. This test may be not that accurate after all. I don't know. Okay, let's thank you for listening and goodbye.